Guys, it's Miss Roche and welcome to our first Fun Factor math game. Fun Factor is a game provided by Bedtime Math and we're here to help you learn some math facts. For today's game, we're learning rock and roll bingo. We're playing rock and roll bingo. You'll need 3 die, or you can print out the die from the game. And you'll need some markers. I use some buttons from upstairs in my home. And you'll also need some bingo boards, which will be provided in the link. So after you've assembled your die, what you're going to do is you're going to work on sums. We're going to take 2 die and give them a roll. Take your 2 die and we'll roll them. So we're going to roll them, and you can either add the sums up. So 4 plus 4 will give you 8. You can find that on the board, or you can take the sum from each die. This case is 4. You can take one die, rather, the number from one die, and mark it on your page. So we're either going to mark 4, or we can use our marker to mark 8. If you don't have any, when you roll, if you don't come up with something on your bingo board, you get another roll. If you found something, your turn is over. If you're playing alone, you can keep going. If you're playing with a friend, take turns. Once your board is completely filled, you can fill your marks diagonal. You can fill it across or up and down. You've won. And it's time, when you get 5 in a row, diagonal, up and down, or across, it's time for a rock and roll dance. And you can keep playing as long as you like, and that is how you play level 1. Level 2, things get a little more intense. We need all 3 die. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3 die. This time you're going to roll your dice. And once again, you can play the number shown on each die. You can add up 2. You can add up 3. Whatever the number is, you'll add them up and fill it in on your sheet. Again, if you can't find a number on your sheet, no worries. You get to roll again. If you do find a number, just cover it up with a marker. So we have 4 plus 3, 7 plus 2 more, 9. Hey, we've got a space covered. Again, once you've covered all of the spaces, it's time for another rock and roll dance. I'm gonna try to floss. Oops, Miss Roche can't floss, but we're trying it. Let's move on to level 3. Level 3, whoa, more advanced. And this time, we have to choose one of our die to be the boss die. So, what I did was color my die. I labeled one with an orange dot, or I colored this one from home with some orange marker, and that is our boss die. And this time we're going to practice multiplying. So we can roll all 3 die and then try matching open space on the board by multiplying the boss die by 2 die. Multiplying this by these 2 dice, multiplying it by 1 die, or either die. So whatever we roll, we're going to multiply either 6 times 3 or 6 times 6. If our answer's on the board, we'll cover it up again. And same deal. Once we get a bingo, down, across, or diagonal, it's time for another rock and roll dance. If your space is occupied at any time during the bingo, you get to take another turn. If you can't find the sum or you can't find the answer, get another turn. This should be fun. This should be something that you can just do to help out with your math factors, and we want you to have a good time. Because of that, we have one more die I want to introduce, and this one is an activity die. There are 6 different activities on this die. And you're going to roll and multiply by whatever number you choose. So you can roll your boss die 5 times 2. And we can stand on one foot for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we want you to get up and get moving and try to get some more activity in, which is why we've included this activity die. You can use it any way you like. You can multiply it. You can just count how many, just roll it and figure out how many times you have to do an activity. 2 frog jumps. We can ribbit. You can do 20 frog jumps, whatever you like to get yourself up and moving. This has been Fun Factor Math. We hope you've had a great time. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, leave comments here, or you can message us. We hope you had a good time and join us next week for another activity. Bye.